Starting off at Quick Trip, getting gas for the weekend. Gonna be all set. 3-day Labor Day weekend's finally here. And that last cup of coffee for the day, getting all set Friday night. You know, I've learned my lesson on getting a coffee in the evening, early evening at Dunkin'. Sometimes it's gonna be cold, 7-Eleven, same thing, but at Quick Trip, going up to that kind of Keurig on steroids, you're always gonna get a hot coffee. So lessons learned. It's taken me this long to figure that one out. Nothing like a hot coffee. As a recording of this, Friday, August 30th, 2024, TGIF. Big exciting developments happening at Best Buy. I keep saying, like, the Best Buy revamp, it just keeps getting better and better. We're gonna go there next. Dare I say, this could be our new home Best Buy. We've been here a lot lately, and every time we come here, there's something new, and guess what? They're gonna surprise us again because they've got something that no other Best Buy in the area has. And kind of a different vibe here. Usually we're here on a Saturday, Sunday, depending on what day we do a walk and talk or we're out in this area. Today, Friday night, they got something new right around the corner, and I haven't seen it yet in person, but before I get around this lift truck, man, this is exciting. The deluxe cabinets. There should be one here that no other, oh, I see it. No other Best Buy has. We have Big Buck Hunter, Class 81, Pac-Man, wait for it, Mortal Kombat. They have the NBA Jam Deluxe 2-player Casino Cade. I couldn't think of the name for a second. I couldn't believe when I looked this up this morning. I'm at home before I left for work. I just Googled arcade, went up, and this comes up. It says pick up today. I'm like, pick up today? What Best Buy has this? And in the entire area, this is the only one that was close to me. They actually have. This is the first place we saw the Golden Tee Deluxe. This is their new model. I can't believe this is showing up in store. I don't know if I've ever seen, besides Shack Jam, an NBA Jam inside Best Buy. And all day I thought, what if somebody comes in and buys this? I mean, it's sitting here. I mean, I've stated before, the $4.99 price point, I mean, we're comparing it to any other deluxe cabinet at $4.99 besides Big Buck Hunter, besides Fast and Furious, even Golden Tee Deluxe sitting at $4.99. This should be $3.99. Like, I don't think anything, you know, well, if it's $2.99, $3.99 I think is a fair price for this, because, you know, I wish they had a Wheel of Fortune Casino Cade, because, I mean, we could compare it right now just because of that base on the bottom. But look, it's even smaller. I mean, it's standing up just like Mortal Kombat, Pac-Man, Class 81, Golden Tee. It is smaller than those boxes, and it should be cheaper. Like, it should be $3.99 as far as I'm concerned, and along with the Casino Cade, probably $2.99. I mean, at this point of the game, but still really cool to see this in person. I mean, even though it's the box, I can't believe, you know, you could pre-order. I think it was available as early as, I want to say, the 12th of August, maybe the 8th. It became available, and then by the 12th you'd get it. Well, now, as a recording of this, the 30th, it's actually inside Best Buy. I have not seen any reviews on this, any unboxings, but we can go by what we're seeing on the box. The light up marquee, the dual speakers. You're gonna have, I'm sure, those speaker grills that every other deluxe cabinet has. The Wi-Fi enables the online games, and a moldy coin door. Does it light up? It's not stating that it's lighting up. My favorite thing about this cabinet is this, not the fact that it's just a two-player control deck. It's they got that branding right. They got the NBA Jam Session along with the 4-player deluxe, which, mind you, is also $4.99. And that's another reason why are you charging $4.99 for this minus 2 controllers with this base if you can get the 4-player for the exact same cost? That's going to be bigger. I mean, look how narrow that is. Go over as many specs as we can. We know the 3 games: NBA Jam, Tournament Edition, Hang Time, and right here I was thinking this was 68 pounds. It is 74 pounds, and it's just giving the dimensions of the box itself: 24.25 by 35.5 by 9 long. So I mean, it's a smaller box. It's skinnier, it's shorter, the cabinet's lighter. I don't know if this is going to be as high as the actual deluxe itself. I want to say it's 61 inches. If that's true, mine might be 63. You know what? At the end of the video, we're going to measure, because I can't remember. We're going to measure the 4-player, but I am guessing this is 61 inches. I did head over to bestbuy.com just to check the dimensions here before I start guessing, but I did come across the Casino K. They don't have one on display here right now, or I mean in the box, but $4.99. I mean, it's just, I can't believe, I mean, it actually came out at $5.99. I can't believe it's still sitting at $4.99. Asking where the sales are this weekend. I mean, the start of the weekend today, Best Buy is running a Labor Day sale. There's pretty much no extra incentive on picking up any arcade one up right now. It's pretty much the same price as we've been seeing. NBA Jam Deluxe, $4.99. And there should be $61.50. Okay, so $61.50, 18.25, 18.50, $61.50. I'll remember that. I'm gonna guess that mine's 63, but it might be the same height. Of course, if you want to raise it up, if you want to go at G.I. Joe inline booster or buy stuff arcades riser booster, I don't know how you can do that with this. I think Best Buy going forward, especially this store, you're gonna, I mean, we're seeing Golden Tee here. I think we're gonna see X-Men 97 very soon, along with Class 81, along with every deluxe cabinet, even Fast and Furious. I could see that actually being in stores. New Best Buy, new alarm. We gotta document it. This could be, dare I say, our new Best Buy, home Best Buy. And I was just looking at Mortal Kombat 2. That is 83 pounds, 74. So not much different. I thought it would be a little bit, I don't know, I thought 86. Not too much different in as far as the weight. On the other hand, Golden Tee, 80 pounds. So it's interesting how, I don't know if you'll be able to really tell 3 pounds, but 3.5 pounds. Golden Tee is lighter than Mortal Kombat 2, and NBA Jam lighter than all of them. And with the new cabinets being stocked in this store, we see a departure in Pac-Man. It was here, I want to say less than a week ago, and there was no open box price on there. It's just been erased. We have Mortal Kombat 2. I'm hoping that kiosk will still be on the other side. I can see some tickets remaining, but I have not been any further than this point yet. Yeah, the Infinity Game Board. As of about a week ago, this was the only Best Buy in Wisconsin that I've been to, out of all of them, that still had a kiosk. We'll see if it's still here. Okay, the kiosk is still here, and has anything changed? They have, somebody's just getting a little sloppy here, I guess. I'm expecting, if this does in fact stay here, well, they want to go with, it might be a temporary thing. They might just have this here until they have another cabinet. They could sell Mortal Kombat 2. We just saw the other home Best Buy, the Best Buy we've been calling home, has a price on their Mortal Kombat 2. I don't see one on here, and if this does stick around, I can see them kind of upgrading some of the tickets, Golden Tee, NBA Jam, maybe Marvel vs. X-Men 97, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, X-Men 97, and then kind of changing this look a little bit. They were also running some sales on these Marvel characters a little less, maybe a day ago as a recording of this. I did not jump on that. I'm not sure if those sales are still available, and I'm trying to think of what it was. Might have been $10 off, and yeah, I was really considering Wolverine. I didn't jump on it. I've been picking up a lot of stuff lately, but they have a lot of them here. I know GameStop had a bunch of pre-orders, and you know, we've talked about this. I mean, if you watch enough walk and talks, we cover this every time, but just stating that if you are on the hunt for any of these, Best Buy is doing pretty good on keeping these in stock. And Target does have a different look. They do have this render of Spider-Man, but they also have more of a late 60s, early 70s Spider-Man too. So if you're looking for that, I know Target does have those, but yeah, Best Buy pretty much keeping these in stock. I wouldn't be surprised if we came here and MK2 could be gone, replaced with something else. Maybe Golden Tee, maybe NBA Jam. Dare I say, X-Men 97. I think those are very likely to kind of get shuffled around because a lot of the Mortal Kombat 2s are slowly leaving stores as far as the display, along with Pac-Man. No longer are you going to see a Pac-Man in Best Buy. They're kind of changing things up, and I like it. I think go with something newer. I know you run that risk of having a display out there. You know, I guess if you had Fast and Furious, might kind of get abused, but it gives people something fresh to go up to. And you know, this is Arcade Went Up now. And right around the corner from Best Buy is Costco, and I do have an update on the Jurassic Stern pinball. Did find out some information today. We'll run inside, stop by the Arcade Went Up, and just talk a little Jurassic Park for a second. We've been doing a lot of Halloween, so I'm not going to focus too much on Mr. Jack-o'-lantern, but look at this. They're already pushing out the sleds with the Z. And winter is just around the corner. And we did notice the last time we were here they had foosball, and I'm guessing that when Stern, and I kind of have some information on when you might be seeing Stern, or in Wisconsin you'll be seeing the Stern Jurassic Park pinball, could be in this area. Still holding strong here with the XL Golden Tee, seeing the Deluxe literally less than a quarter of a mile from here. It's just crazy, the year of Golden Tee. And I saw on Bill's Retro Gaming Show that there might be another one coming. Like, this is crazy, the year of Golden Tee. Ms. Pac-Man Galaga pub table, and of course the Pac-Man partycades. This could be at the end having pinball right here. I mean, imagine that is just crazy that Costco is carrying all of this gaming. Now I do want to give a shout out to Michael B, the Game Genie, for sending me this picture. This has been circulating on YouTube. I'm sure you've seen the render of the Jurassic Park Stern sitting in Costco for $4,799.99. I can just zoom in on that SKU number, 1834901. So if you want to call your Costco's and just kind of get an update on when those could be arriving in their warehouse, I do have an update for Wisconsin. I was told today the 30th, that they are on order and they should be arriving in stores around September 7th. So I'll keep my eye on Costco. I'd like to see one in person. It would look really cool next to all these Arcade Went Ups, but mind you, it's gonna make even the XL look small. This pinball is huge. This is showing up on Costco.com, Stern Pinball, if you just search Jurassic Park. Difference is $200 because of the shipping. And there are some specs here. Look at the table, the pinball itself. And check this out, 70 inches long, 28 inches wide, 53 inches high. So when you think about an ALP for a second, they're about what, 43, 45 inches long, 70. Like, this is big. To be honest with you, if I could swing off, you know, paying $4,800, $4,900 on a pinball, I don't know if I have a spot for 70 inches long. Basically the length of this foosball. If you could just picture just standing in front of here, this is probably pretty, let me just eye this up. Yeah, it's pretty close. This is definitely past 60, maybe it's 63. I mean, the pinball can even be longer than this. That takes up some major real estate. I mean, we talk about 4-player control decks taking up real estate. Even the pub table, I say that, you know, if I had a spot for this, maybe I could bring something like this home, or the pawn. Imagine 70 inches though. Still like to see one in person, and if you do look at that picture, you can see boxes behind that pinball. And I think it was about 225, 250 pounds. So you definitely need a second pair of hands. It'd be something to see a big box pinball machine at Costco, wouldn't it? Oh, and that could be a Stern pinball in there too. I mean, they're just giving me an estimate on the 7th of September. You never know. A lot of activity over here at the docks. A lot of people at Costco just walking out of here. It's just crazy. I mean, just imagine picking up a pinball machine at Costco in 2024. Yeah, another semi over here waiting too. There's 4 semis in the dock. A 5th right here, and then check this out. A 6th right at the entrance. What could be coming to Costco? This is crazy. Labor Day weekend sales might be a little dry for Arcade One Up. I think it's a good sign. Not having to feel like they gotta sell anything. They're in good position, they're in good shape. They just got financially more stable. Passing Hobby Lobby, hitting the window. Let's pop into Hobby Lobby. I know they gotta have a good sale going on. And just a reminder, Hobby Lobby will be open Labor Day 9 to 5:30. You have all day Saturday. Take advantage of any sales we'll come across tonight. Oh, and Minnie Mouse greeting us. I know a lot of Halloween stuff. They've kind of revamped. They have completely changed it to fall. We still have, I don't know, about 3 weeks left of summer, but after this weekend, it's gonna be Halloween, fall, everywhere. So 50% off of wall decor running through August 31st. So all day Saturday. So if you're watching this video early enough, kind of maybe something starts special for Monday. You would think we'd see something a little bit better. I was actually kind of thinking about picking up Spidey. Yeah, and they're the same everywhere. It's the 31st, 50% wall decor. Christmas, 50% off. So yeah, I was kind of hoping for the 66, the 70, but maybe something good wall decor wise you might come across. We'll see if there's anything new. It's like to stop by the retro gaming area. Still the same old, and then a little bit of kind of the theming over here. Nothing really. These might be new. The star, mushroom, the fireball plant, and the question mark. I don't remember seeing those, but I know everything right here. Pretty much here every time we stop. I know you're familiar with the dogs playing poker, but how about the dogs gaming? Look at this one. Look at the intensity here. They're into that game. I kind of like that one better than the as cute as it is, the dogs playing poker. This is good. So the good news, everything Star Wars, Star Trek, dinosaurs, Jurassic Park, Godzilla, and of course the superheroes, 50% off. Everything over here, 50% off all day Saturday. Something could change Labor Day, but as far as making it here this weekend, 50% off. See if I come across anything. The line was a little backed up. Usually is at Hobby Lobby. Usually only have one register working. What is this? So is that a pad for the keyboard? Yeah, the desk mat. Is advertised graphic tees, marked price $14.99, always $10.49, and something marked from $29.99 to $20.99. Let's see what the Marvel shirt, $14.99. So does that mean $10.99? I gotta look at that. I gotta look at that sign again. It's a nice. It's just bold how it just kind of stands out. I like it. I gotta look at that price again. So that was $14.99. So marked $14.99 always, $10.49. Not bad for the Marvel shirt. Also 50% off of Hot Wheels and cars, kind of the Americano, the movies, drive-in, the music, dinosaur playing, the electric guitar, and on the other side, 50% off wall decor, kind of a, we'll get to that in a second, that's good. Patriotic, I saw this statue over here. If you've been to San Diego, in between the USS Midway and the fish market, there's an area where Bob Hope is saluting the military in a huge statue of this right here, probably, I don't know, 15 feet high. Pretty cool to see that. Yeah, I thought, you know, San Diego vibes right here at Hobby Lobby. And check this out, Abraham Lincoln with a sucker in his mouth and George Washington blowing a bubble. Look at all the Siths and the good guys here. So the Force and the Sith. I pulled out this Darth Vader. Check this out. Watch the lightsaber. It'll light up. There you go. Gotta hold that down. That is awesome. This is where they get you, is you see the home decor and then you see the wall decor. This is different. You know, you expect, hey, you know what, I'll finally get this bat symbol, light it up. It's just like the gift and the wall decor. So they have their gimmicks here, but as far as anything else in this area, notice how that is in yellow along with Spider-Man up here, but everything else, you know, wall decor, but they do put that yellow sticker. Look at these dice, fuzzy dice. Taking this in for a second, I don't remember seeing the Marvel. I know they had a DC here. I'm not talking about the stretched one, but they have everybody on here. It's a good one. Even the space dog, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Iron Fist. Look at Thanos right here, the Hulk. Man, this is cool. Now this would be 50% off, but it's huge. It's probably 40, 42, 44 wide, probably 36 high. So yeah, it takes up a lot of real estate, similar to getting a full-size pinball machine. I gotta say though, yeah, it's, you know, they're not cheap, but under $5,000 to get a pinball, like, that's not that bad if you think about it. But it's still 5,000 bucks, you know, after the taxes kick in and everything. I mean, yeah, you're pushing. Oh, I didn't see this LED Marvel. Another, oh, so the gift. So when you see the home decor 50% off, or the wall decor 50% off, this is the gift. Same with the Frogger sign. But all in all, I think there's some value here at the 50% off. And if you have 5,000 to burn your hole in your pocket, you're gonna have a little left over, obviously, because it's not quite 5,000. But you can pick up this great sign to go with that pinball. If I had the room and a little, a couple extra thousand, I'd pick it up. Why not? I mean, it's Jurassic Park. It'd be cool. I think that's reasonable. I mean, you're looking at some of the other ones, 10, 15, gosh, 20,000. It's a lot of money, but under 5? I know it's probably a little stripped down. I'm not a big pinball expert, but I like my nostalgia. I like my Jurassic Park. It would look good if you have the space and, of course, the money. That's going to do it for today, the 50% off all day Saturday. So if you can make it the 31st, definitely stop by Hobby Lobby. Keep your eye out at Best Buy and Costco. Any more updates, we'll find out. I'll get the word out there. I'd like to see that Jurassic Park in person. I'm not going to get it, but it'd be cool to see. I mean, why not? If I had the room, yeah, why not? We only live once, but it's 5,000 bucks, right? There are limitations, and that's kind of where the ALP comes in, and we kind of gripe about it's too much. It's 1,500, it's 1,200. It's cheaper than 5,000. I know it's not a real pinball, but they call it, home arcades, home pinball for a reason. I want to thank everybody for watching. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys next time. Also, with football season kicking off, 50% off. I kind of bypassed the sports. Used to be huge into sports. Still root for my Green Bay Packers, but I'm just not into it like I used to be. NBA, baseball, I pay attention. I just, you know, things just change the older you get. I mean, the Packers losing makes or breaks my week. Might still work, you know, might still be a factor, but with walk and talks on Sunday, it's going to be hard to watch a lot of Packer games. Like, I'm not going to lie about it. Last year was the same thing. Kind of the day we go out and get a lot of content, and you know, we'll see how that goes. But they do have a bunch of sports stuff at Hobby Lobby too, 50% off, along with all the nostalgia and, you know, things we looked at. Yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there, 50% off sports too. Oh, and I didn't see this. We have a double-sided marquee LED sign. Game room, play at your own risk. They use the lights. It looks like you put the bulbs on once you get it out of, yeah, right here, out of the package. You see a lot of this stuff on Amazon. This is $24.99. It's home decor, so it doesn't count as wall decor. But it's cool to see this in person because, you know, they give you a measurement sometimes online, but you know, you don't. It's good to just come up and check it out. It's good to see stuff like this. It is tin. Yeah, they changed the entire kind of the lobby at Hobby Lobby. They're kind of put that together. They had the Batman, they had the Darth Vader over here last time we were here, and kind of the movie Americano, and now it's all fall. After this weekend, like we said, you're gonna see it at every store. All your big box stores, your Walmarts, Targets, gearing up for Halloween. 2 months. Enjoy every bit of summer you can.